flesh and blood doesn't make you related. She used to tell me a story about the amazing glaze. Him and your pops was like brothers, but that nigga was crazy.
Hey, good day, everybody. Hey, thank you for joining me. Just in case you're joining me for the very first time, I am the real Brian Glaze Gibbs, man. Shout out, nearing 27,000 subscribers. I truly appreciate each and every one of y'all that took the time to subscribe, to share, to comment, to like. I was once the problem. Now what I'm seeking to do is right my wrong and become part of the solution, man. Stopping these kids to stop picking that brick, throwing at that multi-billion-dollar prison system for absolutely nothing. Crime doesn't pay. There's no shortcut in life, man. Hey, let's get started, man. Today, what I'm gonna talk about is, from my understanding, on September 2nd, 2025, a trailer would be released. The Supreme Truth. So Kenneth McGriff of the Supreme Team is dropping the trailer. At one point in time, it was like Mundane Truth, but from my understanding, they had to switch the name around, so now they call it the Supreme Truth. So it'll be released. And right now, where somebody is being inquisitive, they calling people up, they asking people, yo, what's gonna be in the trailer? Is the trailer gonna mention music, Bimmy? Is the trailer gonna expose Bimmy? And you know what? Like I said, what happened is, I think all of us gonna have to tune in on September the 2nd to see what is being said. And like I said right now is, guess what? It might go deep into what really happened and how long music, Bimmy, AKA James Atney, was or been part of what? A government witness, a confidential informant. Whatever's in the dark, eventually gonna come to light, man. So right now is, like I say, I want y'all guys to basically get prepared, and it's supposed to be dropping on Prince's birthday, September 2nd. So like right now, Bim, stop calling around. Stop trying to see what's in it. We all gonna get a chance to see what's in the trailer on September 2nd. But besides that, the actual documentary, from my understanding, is supposed to be ready on September 23rd, 3 weeks after that. So like I told you, man, whatever's in the dark, eventually gonna come to light. And you know what, folks, listen, man, if you do it right the first time, even as y'all grown up, if you go to school, get your education. You know, if you want a higher education, go to college. You know, make something of yourself. Stop being a victim of that sick society, as y'all young folks call it, being on demon time. Being out there trying to impress people, trying to, you know, act tough, trying to be something that you're not. Take it from somebody that know. I used to be that touch dummy. I used to play Grand Theft Auto live with my life when I was a young, snotty-nosed knucklehead. And look what it got me. It got me 15 years out of my life that I cannot get back. So I'm here to tell you, learn from my mistake. Learn from other people that been out there, that been there, done it. And guess what, man? It wasn't worth it. I can tell you that because I know it wasn't worth it. So you don't have to worry about nobody snitching. You don't have to worry about nobody being a confidential informant. You don't have to worry about somebody blowing your head off or, you know, doing something to your family member. You don't have to worry about none of that BS. You know why? If you do it right the first time, you know, go to school, get a decent job, get 2 jobs, 3 jobs, whatever it takes to make it into these days and time. Even with social media. You got a lot of people hustling off of social media. So it's all type of legit hustle. Even if you want to take advantage of, if you like to drive. If you like to drive and you got a decent vehicle, drive Uber. Deliver, Uber Eats. Get with Amazon. It's all type of legal hustle. You don't have to pick up that brick, throw it at that prison wall for absolutely nothing. Take it from somebody that know crime doesn't pay. If I can change, anybody can change, because change come from where, y'all? Within. Hit the like button, subscribe, share, support. One love. Peace. You know what? Look at this, man. Look at that sky. Only thing I got to say is this. Everything is beautiful. Everything is beautiful. What you reading?
Oh man, bro, this is such a good book. Super dope book.
Just got my copy of Beyond Lucky by Brian Glaze Gibbs. Thank you so much for sending me my personalized autographed copy. I've had the pleasure of knowing you for a long time, so I'm really excited to get to know some of your stories and what made you you and how this redemption came about. I know you're a changed man, and I'm looking forward to seeing the whole process of how it happened. Thank you.
Don't pay. How many drug dealers, how many stick-up kids, how many hustlers have you ever heard successful stories? It's no 401k plan. It's no pension plan. It's like at the end of the day, when I went to jail, I was ghetto rich. I had millions. But guess what? When I came home to nothing. Fall in love with the street. You know, want to be down, want to be cool. Only thing I did was literally, despite I was making $40,000 a day, only thing I really did, I was just picking up the brick, throwing it at the prison wall. For what? Nothing. Because I want to be down. The moral of the story, guys, is do the right thing the first time. Do everything that you need to do in order to stop making that multi-billion-dollar prison system anybody home.
The most ruthless and notorious cocaine crack enterprise in the city, that being Howard Happy Mason and Lorenzo Fat Cat Nichols.
NYPD rookie police officer was murdered, executioner style. And as I'm listening to that, I'm like, whoa.
You actually dealt with Brian Glaze Gibbs, huh?
I dealt with him years ago, back in the 80s, early 90s. I was where he was arrested by my partner back in those days for several murders himself.
Not bad. I was given to me by a police officer in New York called Matt Byrne, whose son was gunned down by these drug dealers up there in New York City.
Glaze was probably within the top 10 people in the city, but I'm going to say that he was probably one of the top 2 or 3 in Brooklyn. You know, drug dealers, and controlled the drug organization.